Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I am from Lahore, Pakistan, and I teach Ielts here. Well, I came across some notes on WhatsApp and I decided to make a video on that. The name is unknown, so I cannot tell you the name. Basically, why is your Ielts score stuck at 6.5 or below? There are certain reasons which I'm going to share with you. I mean, most of you are struggling with the Ielts writing, and I uploaded some videos like Ielts News Bulletin as well, and there we saw what are the reasons, but there are some other reasons on your part. Now you guys need to see what are the reasons on your part, and if you rectify those problems which are on your part, then definitely we can go through EOR and we can get your desired band score as well. So actually most students are able to achieve their listening, reading and speaking bands, but when it comes to writing, they are stuck with 6 if they want 6.5, they are stuck with 6.5 if they need 7 and all that. So there are some factors that can help you achieve 7 band or 7.5 band even if you improve these things. The first and the most important thing is your handwriting. As I said in many of my videos, your handwriting should be readable. Sometimes what happens, especially when you write vowels, A, E, I, O, U, I have noticed many students when they write A, it looks like O, or they write O, it looks like A. Sometimes students, they write E, but it looks like L. And some students, they write I, small I, and it looks like L as well. Some students write E, that looks like C, okay? So these are basically some problems with your handwriting which you really need to improve. Now let me tell you one thing. You think it's a minor problem or it's a minor mistake, but remember, alphabets make the word. So if one alphabet is wrong in the word, that word is going to be wrong. Now see the power. If one word is wrong in the sentence, then the whole sentence is going to be wrong. So see that? Just because of one minor mistake, you think it's one minor mistake, but this one minor mistake has got a major impact on your writing overall. So you need to improve your writing, and whatever you write, especially the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, then the letter B and letter D, small letters, capital letters, you should try to practice, and your handwriting must be clear. And you can ask, I mean, the best thing is you can ask anyone to read what you have written. And the person will tell you, yes, it's fine, I can read this, this is I, this is C, this is E, and all that. Well, after handwriting, if we go on, the second thing which is important, that is sometimes students do not write enough words. Now for task 1, the word count is 150 words, and I've seen some letters, some reports, they are underword. I mean, they just write 130 words, 140 words, and some students, they do not even count their words. So remember, 150 is the limit, and there is no harm in writing 175 to 180 words for writing task 1, whether that is academic or general training. So you should write enough words for task 1. Now as far as task 2 is concerned, there are two types of students. One type is they hardly reach 250 word limit, and there are some other students who want to write 500 words and 600 words and all that. Let me tell you one thing, if you write even 5 words less than 250, you will be penalized. And another thing is, their examiners are paid by hours. Okay, so you don't need to worry about anything. When examiners check your writing paper, your writing exam, they are paid by hours. So even if you write a little more than 250, they are going to read that, and there's no problem about that. So ideal length for writing task 2, essay writing, is 300. Ideal. Okay, if you write 250, 260, 270, that's perfectly all right. You can have the margin of writing more, 50 words more, but do not try to write around 320, 350, 400 words. Then your essay is going to be long and it's going to be lengthy, and you might deviate from the main topic as well. So remember, your writing tasks must not be under length. They must not be too much over length as well. 150 is the limit, 180 is the standard for writing task 1, 250 is the limit for writing task 2, and 280 or 300 is the standard for writing task 2. Next, there are grammatical errors and spelling mistakes. Now, one, handwriting related spelling mistakes, other there are the spelling mistakes which you really need to take care of. You cannot afford to make many grammatical errors and or spelling mistakes if you want to achieve above 6.5 bands and more. So the best way is to check your errors in using the application Grammarly free version. There is an app, application Grammarly. You can just go over there and there you can improve your grammar, you can learn new concept. You can also write down all the errors that you make through a teacher. I've got some students, one of my students from New Zealand, she's got mistakes in subject verb agreement. Some more students, they have problem in the use of past tense, they use second form with did. So all the mistakes are peculiar. Your mistakes are just your mistakes, you are specialized about that. So you need to just point out your mistakes and then you can learn certain grammar expressions to overcome those mistakes as well. So that's gonna be good. Next, after this, there is the grammatical range and vocabulary, which is what they check in IELTS. One is grammar, second is grammatical range. How many type of sentences you use, what are the types of sentences that you use. So actually essay usually revolve either these type of sentences. They consist of either very simple and basic sentences, or the writer makes plenty of mistakes in an attempt to show his or her vocabulary and grammar range. Sometimes in order to show good grammar range, we make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes to show our great vocabulary, we tend to misuse the words, and definitely that is also negative. So these are the things that happen. Now, there are 4 steps you can take to increase your grammar and vocabulary. First, have 3 synonyms per commonly used word. You should know at least 3 synonyms for a commonly used word. For example, if the word is criminal, you should know the words like criminals, offenders and all that. Crime, offense and all that. Okay, so you should know at least 3 synonyms of commonly used words, and then you can eliminate all the commonly used words such as big, small, right, wrong. These are all informal words. You should not use them. Second, you can learn how to write complex sentences. You should learn, practice and master complex sentences, because the band achievers for 7.5, they give a variety of sentences, and complex sentences are very, very common. Then you can evaluate your essay based on writing features such as academic vocabulary. You're taking academic IELTS test, so you should see what sort of academic vocabulary you have used in your essay. Then academic phrases, and then you can use the language accordingly. So if it is letter, if the letter is formal, you must use formal language. If the letter is informal, deliberately you have to use informal language. Then you'll be able to get good bench score. For report writing, there are certain expressions, there is academic vocabulary for that. You can use that as well. The next thing is logical flow of information. Sometimes essays are written but they are unclear. There isn't any logical flow. Logical flow means the first thing first. For example, first you write your logical argument, then you elaborate that, then you give example, and then you conclude that in one body paragraph. When you write the essay, there is proper logical flow. First is introduction, then body, then conclusion. So for logical flow, you can watch my videos. There I have explained about the paragraphing and what to write in the paragraph. You can see all these things as well. Next, writing as per format. As I told you already, for report writing, we have the format like first introduction, then overview, then body. For letter writing, we have a proper format. For essay writing, the format depends on the type of essay you are writing. So you should follow the special format for the type of writing you are doing. Next, address all the parts completely. If it is letter, there are 3 bullet points. Cover all 3 bullet points completely. If this is an essay and it's an opinion essay, so you need to come up with 2 arguments to support your opinion and 1 contrast argument. If it is advantages, disadvantages essay, you need to come up with 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages. So you need to address all the parts completely. Number 8, content is too important. Now what you write, your ideas, okay, your thoughts, your arguments, they are very, very important. So there is another thing, you should refrain from using sentences like which are overly used or which have no clear meaning and all that. Next, you should give some relevant examples. All your examples must be relevant. Do not try to give personal examples or personalized examples. Give general examples according to people. I mean, instead of saying I do this, you say people commonly believe. People usually do this. It's a common practice among the people. So you have to give some generalized examples, and remember, when you give examples, think globally. I mean, when you write essay, think globally, don't think locally, don't even think personally. When you are writing the essay, think globally, try to add some international examples, some global examples of other countries and all that. Next, you need to check your writing thoroughly. That is very, very important. For that, I always advise the students to proofread their essay. I mean, if for essay writing you've got around For essay writing, you've got around 40 minutes. So out of that time, there must be 7 to 8 minutes for proofreading. For report writing, you've got 20 minutes total. In 15 minutes, try to finish your report and 5 minutes for proofreading, and same is the case with letter. So you should spare some time for proofreading, and sometimes proofreading and rectifying your careless mistake through proofreading can improve your band score by half, and that is the half you need the more. Imagine you need 7 and you are getting 6.5, huh? So you should just do that, and you should have a checklist of all these things. I mean, I mentioned 4 important things. You must check them very carefully. First of all, your handwriting. Second is your grammar. Third is your vocabulary. And fourth is the structure. I hope you like this video, and I just got the haircut and I decided to make this video. I'm thankful to Adeen, who is operating the camera right now. I teach IELTS online. If you guys want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. I run another channel, Asad Yaqub Vlogs. You can subscribe to that channel as well. Thank you very much, guys. I wish you all the best, and I wish you a best band score in IELTS writing. Let's struggle, let's try harder to achieve our desired band in IELTS, and once you achieve your desired band in IELTS, you will go abroad, enjoy life, support your family, and this is how there will be happiness all around. And I am trying to spread that happiness, which is going to be spread by you through your efforts, through your struggle and all that. Thank you very much. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.